Statement from Apareco related to the fraudulent installation of the rural municipality of Minembwe in the territory of Fizi, in the province of South Kivu, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Monday, September 28, 2020. The Alliance of Patriots for the Refoundation of the Congo, Apareco in acronyms, strongly denounces this emptieth provocation by Rwanda of Paul Kagame and his associates in the Democratic Republic of Congo through the act of erection of the territory of Minembwe in rural municipality in violation of the laws of Congo and the administrative rules in the matter. Indeed, the entire Congolese nation has been in turmoil since Monday, September 28, 2020, the date on which it sadly attended the creation of the rural municipality of Minembwe in the territory of Fizi in the province of South Kivu. Turmoil more than justified. On this day of sad memory, a shocked Congolese population attended the official installation of this administrative entity under heavy media coverage and with an unprecedented mobilization of authorities and dignitaries, both national and foreign, for an event of this nature. Diplomats, 9 ambassadors, national deputies and ministers, military authorities, including the chief of the general staff, to name but a few, traveled to Minembwe. This is the first occurrence, which has never happened before anywhere else in the DRC. And this raises questions. Land of the Bafuliro, 40% of the population, the Babembe, 30%, the Banyindu, 5%, the Bavira, 2%, and other native ethnic groups in eastern Congo, notably the Barega, Minembwe, according to the long-standing plan concocted by the Banyarwanda, these populations originating from Rwanda, a plan supported by the Rwandan President Paul Kagame and carried through by the irremovable Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo, in charge of the decentralization and institutional reforms, Azarias Ruberwa. Minembwe is now erected as a sanctuary for the Banyarwanda. This is a big step taken by the Tutsi hegemonists in front of the naive Congolese political leaders, despite several alerts. Who in the Congo and outside could claim today that they did not know? It is since the arrival of the AFDL in our country that the national president of Apareco, His Excellency Honoré Ngbanda Nzamboko Atumba, began to alert the Congolese and the international opinion on the real stakes behind the false liberation war waged against our country. Thus, in his book, Organized Crimes in Central Africa, Revelations on the Rwandan and Western networks published in 2004, he was already alerting and denouncing Rwanda's attempts to grab Congolese lands for its interests. Indeed, in the letter of the administrator of the First Territory of Minembwe, Mr. Theo Mugaza Ruseruka, of Rwandan origin, letter he addressed to Azarias Ruberwa, then Vice President of the Republic, he presented him the report on a territory which has just been created following a meeting held in Kigali on January 6, 2004, the aim of which was the establishment of the territory of Minembwe in the province of South Kivu to impose their authorities everywhere in the province of South Kivu, with the aim of taking control of Lake Tanganyika and Lake Kivu and controlling all minerals in the province of South Kivu, page 435. But long before, in a letter dated June 20th, 1981, pages 386 and 387 of the same book, the populations originating from Rwanda in Zaire have already addressed the Secretary General of the United Nations to express their firm determination to ask for the autonomy of a few regions of South Kivu in order to make a separate country out of it. And to this end, they had requested his support to their project. This is the origin and the objectives of the creation of the Municipality of Minembwe, which have just been implemented in front of us. It is a pity to note that, despite all the alerts, the Congolese have not risen in number to block the road to the projects of Paul Kagame and the Rwandan Tutsi hegemonists. To make matters worse, the fraudulent election of Felix Tshisekedi Chilombo, Congolese by origin and blood, facilitated and accelerated the process of occupation and balkanization. Son of the country, his role is far more harmful than that once played by Joseph Kabila. And the national president of Apareco, Mr. Honoré Banda, sufficiently highlighted this harmful role of Felix Tshisekedi by stigmatizing his missions, which are mainly to legalize the occupation regime, to facilitate its plan, and to protect Rwanda's interests. But nothing is really lost yet. However, the Congolese are now faced with a decisive choice. Either they accept the fait accompli and let the occupiers complete their evil project, or they all mobilize behind the Congolese resistance to fight and drive out the occupation and take back the destiny of their country. This second choice is the one that Apareco is urging them to. Also faced with the gravity and urgency of the situation, and in view of the general legitimate indignation, Apareco calls on all the worthy sons and daughters of the Congo to disobey any process of implementing decisions creating a new rural municipality of Minembwe. It calls on all Congolese from all regions of the DRC and in the diaspora to stop the forced crossing that the Rwandan invaders want to operate. Unity is strength, they say. Apareco is convinced that it is not too late to save Minembwe and the DRC's unity, because it will never be too late to fight in order to defend our motherland, the Congo. This fight has no delay or rest. Our only goal is victory. Ingeta.